guys, welcome to the palette portion of our Esther tutorial lesson slash me just trying to paint this thing. So I set up a palette. You can see it's kind of drippy. I need to figure out how to do a demo you know, with a frame glass palette that doesn't slide down vertically. But anyway, I think the most important colors when you first start painting are your the colors that are like primary colors and your darkest color and your lightest color. So I just put in like literally everything I had in my box, but if you want to like throw in some money for some I usually just buy like Windsor and Newton paints, oil paints. I would just buy like right here, let's see, burnt umber. Yeah, I would just buy this color, burnt umber, either like a French, this one is like a French ultramarine or a ultramarine blue, maybe like a cadmium red right here, and let's see, I don't have it here, but something close, like a darker version of that green, like olive green, and a yellow ochre. So I keep adding to the list, huh? Cadmium yellow and a titanium white. So like those, how many did I say, like 5-6 colors are like the basic ones you need for like starting off with painting, because from that you could mix like any color, and we call that like limited palette, where you only use like a couple colors to make literally the whole gamut of a painting, and it still makes sense, right? So like you see, I have my comps here for reference. I still haven't decided which one to go with. I'm like tending towards the first one because like that was like the originally tent with the purple curtains, but the second one I feel like does give some like life to it, and yeah, but for the sake of this demo, like I think what I'm struggling with is like these three comps give like different facets of what I want to convey. Like the first one, the purple one here, is like royalty, golden, purple, like the obvious colors, right? And the second one is like just more lighthearted. Like I guess each set of colors gives like a different mood. So the second one is like more lighthearted, like more outdoorsy, I guess. The third one just has a little more mystery, and like the colors like of like purple and red is like more like almost like love, or like I don't know. Yeah. So given that Esther is the royal queen of Persia, I think I will go with the first one, and the idea and the fact that it is like dusk or like a different time of day than I thought I would have painted it, then I think that gives me some more interest, like just wanting to do it. So okay, we'll always start with the background and then paint to front. So I'm just gonna grab like the biggest, let's see, Robert Simmons Signet 11 brush here I have, and I'm just gonna go like so I have my Gamsol thinner here, and I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see, let's do I think to get that color I would do this darker red I have with some blue, some titanium white, a little too pink. And this is like a smaller palette. Like literally I just converted a picture frame, but I usually get like a bigger picture frame to do my stuff. What size is this? Like a I don't know, like 11 by 14 or something. But as you can see, I was a little too lazy to wash it off, and this requires a lot of scraping, so I might have to get a new picture frame for this. Usually I do, sorry, totally distracted today. I use a paint scraper to clean this stuff off. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I've been kind of like all over the place this morning. Try to throw in something like I've been reading or thinking about as you paint with me. So let's see, that's trying to match. Remember hue, value, saturation. So I'm trying to match all three as I copy literally my paint composition. And I could zoom in a little bit so you can see. Like literally trying to get that color right. Yeah, I've been I've been listening to like the Paris Hilton audiobook / reading it. It's pretty interesting. Like I just love reading about people that aren't like what they seem, you know. And she just goes over her issues with having ADHD and being misunderstood. And I think in her intro audiobook / book, like it really goes over, like just the way she talks is so bouncing from like skincare to her husband to the party she's DJing. It's like it's just so shows so much what how difficult it is, but also invigorating it is for her to live her life, because it's just so like everywhere all at once. And I like how she explained ADHD. It's like I guess your prefrontal lobe or something like that is smaller, so you're always in this like caveman mode, like where you're like, I gotta hunt, I gotta find a mate, I gotta like, you know, go like aggro, you know, which is like really adaptable for someone who's like a great businesswoman or great businessman, but like just conformity is such a difficult thing, right? So I just love stories like that where people use their so-called like weakness or condition, but like reverses it into like a strength kind of thing. So anyway, sorry. Sky. I'm gonna pop out that myrtle tree. Another book I've been reading is Chris Beats Cancer, and I think it's for anyone that wants to improve their health. He just goes through how he beat cancer. I think it was like without chemo, but he has like great faith in God, and like I can't really read from like front to end of a book, but I was reading the end because I want to know what happens. But he did survive the cancer, and of course he was young. He was like 26 or something. And it was that type of cancer that was like colon cancer. But I thought it was fascinating because he was just bullet pointing all the things that he believed helped him get through it, which was like, what was it? Having faith in God, literally reading Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, forgiving people, and like asking for God's will in his life, and literally like small things like lying around grass, just to be around nature, like, and like running in the morning, like just all these like simple self-care things. Maybe not so simple, but yeah, I thought it was encouraging, slash like I really need to look at myself too. So anyway, okay, so I'm trying to think if there's a gradient, and always I guess atmosphere is like a little darker at the top and then goes lighter towards your horizon, so I might add more and more like a orange white glow as I go to here. I think as an artist, you're always like talking to other artists about like, oh my gosh, did you watch that latest like cult, Texas cult on Netflix, or like the audiobook or something. It's like, because we're always like doing like, we're always listening to something while painting, or so I feel like half my brain is always like, like thinking of like, oh my gosh, what would I do if I were in that cult, or like or like in like Paris Hilton world or something. Okay, so I'm like defining that bush right there. Okay. Trying to see. And like Gamsol kind of acts like water, so whenever I need to like thin things out, then I just add Gamsol to paint it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly add in some bush. The bushes are a little bluish, so I'm gonna bush. This morning I kept, I don't know, do you ever have songs that just like can't leave your head? Like this morning I kept revisiting that song, that intro of Doug from the 90s. It's like da 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 da. It's just like non-stop in my head. It's just like while I'm like combing my hair, putting on makeup, like okay, this one. And then don't worry too much about like coloring over Esther's scroll or Esther herself. Like all of these will be like, we're just doing background right now. It's pretty close. Should have done that from the beginning. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like there's a glow to the tree. But yeah, definitely I'll pop it out with flowers later on. So, but yeah, today we covered palette and Paris Hilton. Yeah, have a happy Friday. I will definitely keep painting this today and tomorrow. But yeah, bye.